I ain't gonna lie to y'all. What I just did this week, what I just did a couple of days ago, is something that I've never done before. Yo, what's good, family? It's your boy MJ here, MJ the Greatest on all platforms. Back with this week's episode. Let's just get right into it, y'all. So, I said no. I said no. A lot of y'all, some of y'all may know exactly what I'm referring to, but it's the job offer that I was offered like 2 weeks ago. So I said no. But I want to tell y'all why I said no and why this is like a different type of no than I've ever kind of said before. Yeah, let's just get right into it. So like I said, about 2 weeks ago, I got approached for like the most random, I guess in the most random way ever. Like, I got an Instagram DM from a job recruiter, which is like I said in my video when it happened, like I assumed it was fake, right? But it wasn't. So I ended up going through with the process and moving forward in the interview process and etc, etc. So once I kind of got through like the interview stage of it, it's like, okay, now I have to take this course. So this is like an online course where you basically like it's like a college course pretty much, but like entry-level college course. So like not too taxing, but like definitely like a lot of work, a lot of reading. So mind you, I was given like a week to complete this whole thing. So just keep that in mind. Once I complete the course, then I have to pass a state exam. And then once I pass the state exam, I'll get the license and then I'll be able to do business pretty much. So this is for an insurance company. And so pretty much just during the process of the whole onboarding, I just felt really uncomfortable. Like, and I've talked about this before, like I know, especially like when I'm doing something new or when I'm moving forward or when I'm in the unknown, like I know there's gonna be uncomfortable moments. I know it's not always gonna be sunshine and rainbows, gumdrops and lollipops. Like I know to not expect it to be just like a easy ride all the way through, right? But like, should it be like that? Like something that's for you, like should it be like that hard? Like should you have to question it? Like when I first told y'all about this, like I told y'all like I had to sleep on even like accepting it. And like every day since then I've been like and like I'm not trying to be funny, but like every day since then I've been like sleeping on it. Like, do I really want this? And honestly, I kind of did, but like I'm just not gonna lie, y'all. It's like I've talked about this in the past before too, but it's just like environment and community are just as important as wage or the money that you're getting or whatever the case, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, while like I told you guys before, is like the perks were pretty good, like there was a lot of pros to it, the cons started to creep up, right? From like the 2 weeks of my like preparing and getting like the interview and then like signing up for the course, from taking the course to like taking the test, I kind of like, I was able to just realize like, oh, maybe this just isn't for me, right? And look, like I didn't just make this decision on my own. Like this was a big decision for me. So like I talked to friends I trust, I talked to some family, and I just got another opinion, right? Like ultimately I know the choice is always gonna be mine, but like I wanted to really make sure, like, okay, am I tripping? Am I not tripping? Like I just really wanted to like make sure that I wasn't just like self-sabotaging, you know what I'm saying? I think I spoke on this last week about self-sabotaging, and I was just like, I really want to make sure I'm not doing that, and really take the time to really consider this decision and make sure I'm not just saying no just to like duck out or because I don't want to do this. I mean, let's be real. Like, I didn't think it was gonna be fun. I didn't think it was gonna be something that I was gonna necessarily enjoy doing or be like happy doing. But I was gonna learn some things from it, and I was gonna be able to take those things with me in my future. But on the other hand, the bright side of that, I did learn those things because I did complete the course and I did pass the state exam. So shout out me. But guys, like, this situation shouldn't have felt like an emergency, right? But like the kind of pressure that was like built up on me, the kind of like intensity and like the pushiness of this whole and the rushing of this whole situation, it just didn't make me feel good at all. Like when I think of like onboarding, or I think of like a training, or like a beginning phase, like I think of like a easing, like you ease into that transition, right? It shouldn't be like a thing where it's kind of just like go 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 go, and feeling that pressure and kind of just like on your back, beating down on you, you know? Not like the sun, because like the sun, like we welcome that energy, but it's like you don't want like that pushy, micromanaging, over your ear, over your shoulder every second type of energy. Like, that's just not, for me personally, I don't know about y'all, but for me personally, that's just, I don't work good under that energy. Like, I'm the kind of person, you tell me to do something, I'm gonna do it. If I have questions, I'll ask, right? Like, I have the wherewithal enough to know to like, hey, if I don't know this, I can ask you. If I don't ask, then just assume I'm good, right? Just assume I'm good. So yeah, I did pass the state exam, and then so after I passed the exam, I kind of had to make one of the hardest decisions that I ever made, right? Because I'm not gonna lie to y'all saw, like, I was excited about this opportunity. It was definitely something different. I do feel like it was sort of, you know, divine, but it wasn't at the expense of my happiness, right? I know myself so well at this point to know, like, I'm not gonna be able to be my best self in this environment. I'm not gonna be able to be my best self under this type of management, under this type of leadership style. And you know what I'm saying? It's like, not to fault the people that I was dealing with, because I'm like, look, what you have been doing and what you guys have been doing has been working for you, but it doesn't work for me, right? And just like the title of this video, it's like, I've never done this before. It's like, I've never gone through every stage of the interview process, passed the course, passed an exam, literally at the last leg of the taking the position and just being like, no, right? But having the courage to say no, right? Because it was tough. It was tough to have that conversation, right? Because I'm the type of person now, I'm like, I can't break up with you over text. I can't quit over text, you know what I'm saying, or email. Like, I've done things like that before in the past, but like, I kind of look at it like I can't go backwards, right? So like in my last job, when I worked for Chase, I put in my 2-week notice, like in person. Like, I walked into my manager's office and we talked. So I feel like now I can't go backwards from that, right? Like, now I have to handle all of these things, like, you know, professionally and just like, you know, maturely. And so it was definitely a difficult conversation to have, but it was liberating, right? And I felt good about it, but then there was also, you know, a small part of me that was just like, was that meant for me? Was this? And, you know, ultimately, y'all, I feel like something that's for me, while it may be challenging, while it may be uncomfortable in ways, I don't think it should be that challenging, right? Like, I shouldn't have to be considering it every single night. Like, is this something that I want to go through with? Is this the right thing? Is this for me? Is this, you know, I just don't think it should be that hard. Like, I'm not saying it's going to be easy, because I'm not necessarily looking for easy, right? But I feel like I should feel it, right? Like, when I've talked to you guys about like feeling, right? And feeling the feeling of what that feels like. And it just didn't feel good, right? The pressure being put on this, like, this is like an emergency. Like, if I don't pass this test, my life is gonna, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, not that that's what they said, but it's just like how they made me feel, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like, it didn't feel right. And then I got the second opinions also, and they also confirmed what I was feeling also. And it wasn't just a thing of like just confirm what I'm saying to make me feel. It's like, no, don't just confirm me, right? Like if you think I'm wrong, or if you think something else, let me know so that I can have a different perspective. But the people that I shared it with were like, no, like, you're not tripping. That is kind of weird, the things that we're doing. I'm not going super into detail because, you know, I'm not trying to bash anybody or like, you know, but I just got to share my experience with y'all. Like, you know, I can't sugarcoat from y'all. But ultimately too, this made me think of like, you know, when you going out for a job, like often as like the employee or the person that's looking to get hired, like we just hope like that the company likes us, right? Like we just hope, like we hope they like us. We hope that our application fits their needs. We just hope that they like, they rock with whatever the case, right? Like we hope that they like us. But like, what about, do we even like them, right? Now look, sometimes you have to literally do what you have to do. You have to go get the money. But like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it felt so good to be able to have the ability to say no, right? To have so many options, to have so much abundance already in my life that I don't have to say, man, I have to do this or else I don't know what else is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So like, while there is still, like I said, while there was still like that little bit that was like, damn, did I kind of let this like pass me by? But no, I don't think so. I don't think that God, I don't think that the universe would send something to me that didn't feel right. You know what I'm saying? It could be hard, it could be challenging, it could be new, it could be difficult, but if it doesn't feel right, I don't know. I'm just so I'm so in tune with my feelings and so in tune with like my surroundings and the signs and everything that it's just like, if it doesn't feel right, I can't go through with it. I can't go through with it, y'all. And so I told him no. I told him no. And from now, where do I go? Forward. I keep going forward, y'all. I'm a designer. I'm a world-class, world-famous designer. I've come to realize that. I've come to actually claim that. Like, I've been looking at my work these past couple days and like created some new work over the past couple days. And I know I've been talking about sharing this with y'all, but like I'm literally so like excited to bring it, because that's what I'm passionate about. That's what I love. That's what I'm good at. I'm a creative. I'm a leader. Like I know who I am. I know what my purpose is, and I'm gonna keep looking for ways to get closer to it, y'all. I'm gonna keep looking for ways. I'm gonna keep learning. I'm gonna keep progressing. I'm gonna keep moving forward. This isn't the end. This really is just the beginning, right? And like I said, this is something I haven't done before, so I don't know what the next step looks like, but I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna keep moving forward. And I think I'm gonna wrap it up here, y'all. I think I pretty much got off my chest and shared with y'all what I want to share for y'all for this week's episode. Please drop a like, comment if you want to comment, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Just show love however you can show love. Catch me back next week with another brand new episode. Peace out. Catch y'all later.